Came across a different style transformer than normal. This one's Ferrite, so it's gonna break apart in some nasty shards, so glasses are a must unless you want some eye damage. So very brittle. I always use my 4-pound hammer, just barely have to tap it because I don't want it shattering all over the place. It just starts to come apart. Turn it over. Boom. Doesn't take much. It comes right off. Very nicely. And then you're going to have the core to punch out. You have to kind of clean up those edges, at least on one side. I've already done that with this one. Take a flat head. I call it my flat chisel. I don't know if you can really consider it a chisel if it's flat. Nonetheless, let me show you that core punching out. All you gotta do is clean up one side of the core and it'll come out the other. There you go. Clean coil. For my yard, it doesn't matter if you clean the tape off or not. It's going to go as number 3 electric motor copper. They have 2 different categories of number 3 copper. Normal, regular number 3 copper is any copper that has like steel on it. If I were to turn this in like this, yeah, it's got ferrite, which they could consider steel, but this would go as electric motors. Sometimes they have a transformer price. I've seen a lot of yards have transformer prices that are just absolutely ridiculously low. My yard pays electric motor price like everybody should, in my opinion. So yeah, number 3 copper is copper with like anything ferrous attached to it. Number 3 electric motor wire is anything copper that's got like glue or tape or stuff like that. Much higher price than number 3 copper. Number 3 electric motor copper is just below number 2 copper at about $2.85 a pound. Number 2 copper is $2.99 and number 1 is $3.23. So not a big difference between number 2 and number 3. But even if I take this tape off, they're going to consider it electric motor copper. So yeah, I don't fiddle around with the tape. Mile-per-hour road. Do you think that was 30 miles per hour? No. If you go back on one of my recent, well, not recent, but one of my shorts, there was directly in front of my house a wreck at 130 miles an hour. Took out a few mailboxes, took out a whole bridge railing, pretty much shrunk it in like a slinky, and it ended up 400 feet down the road. The car did. Somehow the guy survived. Not sure how. Somehow he didn't run over somebody walking down the street. Because there's a sidewalk here and people are running, jogging, walking their dogs. Or, you know, walking with their kids, their spouse, whatever. And I was out in the driveway. And I couldn't even see the car. I turned around, I heard zoom. Look around, the telephone poles flopping. Transformers blowing. So yeah, check that out. That's a pretty crazy video. because it's actually on video, the whole thing. Coming from that way, ended up that way. So yeah, recommend you check it out, share it with others. I still can't believe it happened right in front of my house while I'm in the driveway. If he would have gone the other way, it would have killed me and my daughter. Funny thing is, he didn't go to jail. He ended up coming back after he got released from the hospital to pick up his stuff out of his car. Crazy. Catch me going 130, my ass will be in jail. $130 in a 30-mile-per-hour residential zone. I mean, people come all day long, all night long down the street to cut through town to avoid the highway. So it's pretty much like a freaking highway at night down here. People constantly racing down the street. Bonkers. Alright, this one's a little different. Still got the Ferrite. Pretty nice weight for how small some of these are. I have to take some of the paper off to get this Ferrite to come out. Oh, there we go. Alright, see if we can hammer it through. Oh yeah. Very nice. Man, that weighs a lot. So the cool thing about this Ferrite is very easy to clean up if you have the right tools. Recommend one of these for every scrapper is a magnet sweeper. You run it right over and it even picks up those little tiny dust particles like it's steel. It's Ferrite. So yeah, pretty nice. All you gotta do is wipe it off in your hands. pretty sharp, so be careful. Let me go grab the scale to see the weight. Zero. That one by itself weighs 2.62. That one weighs 9 pounds. That's nice. See what it all weighs together. There's another those 9-pounders. $29 pounds basically. 28.96, 29.02. So let's see. So that one weighs flat as the surfaces here. So let's put it on there one more time. 9.24, 9.34, 2.64, 2.66, 2.64, 2.64. So that's pretty bang on, spot on, pretty much. So yeah, 29 pounds, almost 30 pounds, just from those few transformers. Let's say it's $3 a pound. 90 bucks minus, I don't know, $5 for the weight of 15 cents per pound. So yeah, 85 bucks, pretty easy cleanup. So yeah, cool. New type of transformer. Those came out of my mobile MRI power supply bank. It's a massive thing. I had to take it apart to get it out of the dumpster that it was in, because it weighed, I don't even know, 150, 200 pounds. Trying to lift that up and throw it out of a 12-foot tall 40-yard dumpster is not going to happen. But yeah, cool. Nice little pocket change there, and see what else we can find.